Hello and welcome to ACT 577, Advanced Information Systems Audit. First and foremost, this course gives you access to an ebook. And basically you can just click right up here under course materials to access that ebook. In this course, we are going to focus on modern day auditing techniques, which include internal controls, transaction processing, and the entire financial reporting system. The testing of internal controls and substantive testing of transactional processing and account balances are really nothing new. But what has caused major changes is how auditors carry out these processes and the dynamic advancement of this new information technology within the accounting core systems, as well as more powerful tools to conduct BI, business intelligence. You're also going to examine some case studies from both a revenue and an expenditure cycle. While analyzing these accounting cycles, you're going to be introduced to CATs, computer-assisted auditing tools and techniques, and a really popular tool called ACL, Audit Control Language. You're going to sample Lucidchart to develop a data flow diagram. You're going to be processing some system flow charts, and you're going to use some data visualization software. So I hope you are excited as I am to start our course, and let's just give you a little bit of an overview here. So in our course, you will see first the course information, and I do highly recommend to click right up here under the syllabus and download the syllabus so that way you know what to expect. And here you see how to print your syllabus as well. Then we start with Module 1, which is Auditing and Internal Controls. We're going to discuss the overview of auditing within an accounting information system, explore the systematic audit process, and explore audit risk, internal control objectives, principles, and models. And you see in our first module, we have our discussion forum and our critical thinking assignment. And it is never too early to start on the portfolio reminder. So please take a look at that in the first week as well. Then we move on to Module 2, Transaction Processing and Financial Reporting Systems, where we will be discussing the 3 key transaction cycles, accounting documents from manual to electronic documents, and the audit trail. Additionally, we'll talk about general ledger systems and the financial reporting system. And one of my favorites, a picture is worth 1,000 words, documenting the automated AIS, accounting information systems. Then we move on to Module 3, Auditing the revenue cycle, where we explore revenue cycle activities. We look at the revenue cycle audit objectives, controls, and test of controls. Then we move on to substantive testing of the revenue cycle accounts and incorporating ACL into the testing process. Then in our halfway point of our course, we have Module 4, Auditing the Expenditure Cycle, very similar to the revenue cycle, where we are looking at the expenditure cycle activities, the audit objectives, controls, and test of controls. Then we move to substantive testing and visualizations of the entire testing process. Then we move on to Module 5, Advanced Information Systems Audit, where we're looking at transaction input, processing, and output controls, and we're looking at auditing through the computer and around the computer, and then start with our CATs of testing controls. In Module 6, we move on to data structures and CAT for data extraction. We try to understand data structures and data normalization. We discuss cloud computing and continuous auditing via generalized audit software. Then in Module 7, we move on to ERP systems, enterprise resource planning, what they are, the fuss about the configuration, data warehousing, the risks associated with ERPs, and then SSAE 18, which is service organization controls and the statement on standards for attestation engagement. And then our last module is Module 8, Auditing Database Systems. So we're going to discuss the development of database file structures, some terminology and concepts, management controls, and XBRL, Existential Business Reporting Language. So I hope this provides you a great overview of our course, and I hope you are as excited as I am to start this journey with you. Thanks.